So recently I made a video that garnered quite a bit of attention. It was regarding Epiphone and their new headstock change, their price increase, all the upgrades that they've done recently to make their guitars more akin to a Gibson. The biggest change obviously being the headstock change. They changed it to be the open book style headstock that Gibson is so well known for. I also talked about how people were complaining about how the price was so high, even though they're essentially getting what a Gibson cost brand new 10 years ago as an Epiphone. I'm not gonna get into that on this video. If you wanna go watch that, give me your comments and concerns on that video, you can feel free to do that. One comment that I did see that a lot of people seem to agree with is, why buy one of these Epiphones new when you can just buy a nice used Gibson for maybe about the same price or even cheaper? So I got to thinking, yeah, you probably can. So what did I do? Well, I went on a hunt. I started to scour the used market. I was checking Facebook Marketplace, I was checking Guitar Center used, Musician's Friend, Music Go Around, just about anywhere that I could think that I normally shop at or look for things online used. And while yes, you technically can get a Gibson under the price of what these new Epiphones for, you're generally gonna find things like studios or specials, maybe a junior here and there. And the thing is, especially with Gibson people, they're pretty picky about what is a real Les Paul. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the studios or anything. I've owned a studio before. I've played quite a bit of studios. The tributes are great. They don't have binding. They don't have all the pretty flame tops a lot of the times. And that's okay. That's what they're supposed to be, a bare bones, stripped down machine. And some people are okay with that and others aren't. Me personally, I don't like big flashy tops sometimes. But I did find that if you look hard enough, you can come across quite the deal on a used Gibson. Now, I know what a lot of you are expecting. I found a really cool Gibson Les Paul for well under the price of one of these new Epiphones, and I bought it immediately and I have it with me. Well, you'd be wrong. While that would be a rather satisfying conclusion, I decided to go a different route. So again, in my search, I found all kinds of different things. I found Les Pauls, I found SGs, I found these weird 80s Sonex things. I even found a slide guitar or two. Strange colors, strange specs, all kinds of weird things in the under $1,000 bracket. But I'm happy to report that after some extensive searching, I did happen to find something that was a pretty good deal, and it was for a reason that a lot of people may complain about, but I really don't care. So what is it? What did I buy? Well, I bought something, kind of took a gamble on it, bought something that I typically don't look at very much. Generally because I've not had very good experiences with them in the past, not very good luck finding one that I liked. But I think I got pretty lucky when I saw this. I got this used for the sultry price of $1,000. This is a 2020 Gibson SG 61 standard. Now, based on my research, I found that you can find Gibson SGs for right around that price in the standard range. I say right around that price because generally they're a bit more expensive. I've seen them for $12.99, maybe $11.99, probably in worse shape than this, without a case. And while the listing for that one did say that it came with a case, when I called Guitar Center to inquire about the one issue that we're going to talk about in just a second, they did inform me that it did not in fact come with a case. They said that someone lost it. But I will say that when I received the package, I was pleasantly surprised when the guitar came in this brand new, really nice, padded Roadrunner case. I think those cases retail for about $130, so that was a nice thing to see. The guitar arrived safely. There were no headstock cracks, nothing like that, nothing fishy or funny that I was not aware of. But again, what is that issue that I've kind of dodged around? Well, on the original listing, it said that there were finish cracks along the neck. And when you're looking at a Gibson or an Epiphone or any kind of style guitar like this, when you see anything that has to do with a crack on the neck, you're gonna be a little weary. And I'll be honest, when I called to ask about it, they weren't very helpful. They were telling me that the crack was up by the nut, which, looking at it, there may be a small crack right here on the treble side. There's a little bit of headstock damage right here too, but I'm not that worried about it. And realistically, I'm not worried about the issue that I'm talking about here. The finish cracking along the neck is truly along the neck, specifically on the bass side. And interestingly enough, if you look on this B-roll that you're seeing right now, it's along the fret markers on the side. That B-roll only shows you the lower ones. Now, if you look at the 12th fret, each of those dots also have a finish crack there. This one on the 9th fret has one. Going up, the 3rd fret has one. I don't think the 5th fret has one, but it's really funny that it's only happening on the fret dot markers. Now, I've not owned a lot of Gibsons, so I'm not entirely sure if that's normal or not. So if anybody wants to tell me if that is normal or not, please let me know in the comments. But I will say, this right here is an awesome SG. I'm not an SG player. I don't have good luck finding SGs that I like, and it's generally to do with the neck. But with the 61 standard, I actually played this one compared to the standard. Not the 61 standard, the standard with the big pickguard. And I much preferred this, even though the regular standard had the thicker neck, which I generally tend to gravitate towards. So there we go. This is my new to me, because I got it used, my new to me Gibson SG Standard 61. This is a really cool guitar. I'll do a full demo and all that kind of stuff in a later video. Y'all stick around for it. Is it worth buying a used Gibson over a brand new Epiphone? Well, I'm not entirely sure because I've not played one of the new Epiphones yet. I'll have to go out and try one and then I can report back. But what I can say is that this guitar right here is an absolutely amazing guitar. To find it for around $1,000 after taxes and everything, a little over $1,000, I can say that I am very happy with this purchase. I'll have a full demo and full review and all that kind of stuff on this guitar as I normally do. So y'all make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification so you don't miss when that video comes out. And I'll see you guys next time.